sit down, grab a drink and a snack. Elliot and Matt, all week, a vlog unique. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog.
Hi everybody and welcome to a new weekly vlog. It is bank holiday Monday, so Matt's got the day off. I'm working, but I do need to spend a little bit more time in the garden. There's some plants that we got at the garden centre yesterday that I need to get planted. I want to do my sweet peas, need to mow the lawn. Yeah, so let's get cracking. Right, so I wanted to show you a few of the herbs that we bought at the garden centre. So we have quite a selection of the herbs. So these are herbs that Matt chose that he knows he cooks with, which I think is good, because one thing that people often do is go and buy a load of herbs that they are never going to use in their cooking, and we want these to be used. So we've got a very tiny, weeny little rosemary. Just look at that, he's tiny. We've also got some parsley. Matt does want to make his own parsley sauce, so this is really handy for that. Matt also uses thyme in his cooking, so we've got some of that. We've got some garden mint. Now they had so many different varieties of mint at the garden centre. We chose one that's just a regular one that you can cook with. They had a fantastic one that smelled like apple as well. It was apple mint, and that was gorgeous. And then we have, what's this one? Sweet basil, because Matt does use that. Now, there was a sign saying that these have not properly rooted yet, so I can't put these in the planter that I wanted to immediately. I'm going to wait a couple of weeks and then I will put them in. So whilst we're still in the greenhouse, I'll run you through what's on my tray. So you know about the strawberries. I've still got to decide where I want to put them. This is my seed tray of things that I've grown. We've got some sweet peas and we've got some nemesias. We've got another pot of sweet peas that I sowed, which need pinching out. Now, these are what I bought from the garden centre. So we have some begonias. Now, these are just upright begonias. I would like some of the white in trailing. They did have some there, but didn't have room in the car. So I've got 2 packs of the upright begonias with the light leaves. I had those last year. They were really good, but I still don't have as many. And I think that white flowers, when you've got a garden full of other colours, just kind of helps to ground everything. And also, I love stocks. These 2 pots here are gorgeous, gorgeous stocks, if I can just pick it up. So they are scented, highly scented. They are gorgeous. I will probably put those in the borders in between plants where there might be a few gaps. So hopefully they'll be really good too. So the hanging basket of tomatoes, the tumbling tom that I planted last week, that needs to get hung up now. I've left it here for a few days to settle, and I think all the compost has settled, so that needs to be hung up. I'm not sure whether or not I like that there. I could put it in the shed to put some things on as well, so we'll see how that goes. I might move that out. But the tomatoes and all the peppers and things are taking really well to the grow pots, so that's good. These are my other garden centre finds that are really good. So I don't think I've had this one before. It's a Real Charmer Leucanthemum. So this one, let's have a little read. I think I chose ones that were going to be good for our border. So full sun, 80 centimetres tall, flowering time July to October. And it likes fertile soil, so that's good for around here. This is an English lavender. I think it's Hidcote or something of that nature. I've lost the label, so I can't quite remember, but I try to choose English varieties because they are better for cooking, because they're not bitter like some of them can be. Now, I've never had any success growing lavender in the past, so this is a risky plant for me. I don't necessarily think it's me. I'm beginning to think it was the old garden, maybe the climate, the conditions, the soil, whatever. It didn't like it. So I'm going to try again with lavender. I've also got a different type of lavender, which is next to it. This one is, by the way, they're also really good for the bees. So this is lavender rosea or rosia. And This one is very different because normally they're very purple. This is pink flowering lavender with grey-green leaves, perfect for bees and butterflies. All borders, midsummer to early autumn, approximately 60 centimetres tall. So that's going to be good to go in. I've got this Celine or Silene, Raleigh's favourite. It's for pink flower. You can see what it's going to be already. So this is light to partial sun, approximately 40 centimetres tall. Flowering time April to June. So that's why that one is in flower now. And this one is an Erigeron Sea Breeze Pink. I'm probably not pronouncing these correctly, but again, full sun to partial sun, 20 to 25 centimetres tall, flowering June to September. So I need to decide now where I'm going to put these in the borders. Right, it's now finally time to plant the sweet peas, and they need to go here up this big kind of metal tubular obelisk that I constructed last year. So I need to clear this space, do a bit of weeding, and then put in, or try and separate them out, and then get them in the ground. They're in, but I have got so many sweet peas left over, so I will sort of start to train them to go up and down all the sticks and all the different ways. But I've got all of these left over, plus the ones that I planted as well. Ugh. Well, somebody's in the manger. Away in a manger and no crib for a bed. Aren't you gorgeous? But you also have Rory. I mean, look at this. Oh my goodness. That is the picture of relaxation. I think that looks a lot better. Yeah, the grass has been mowed. So I think next time I do it, I won't leave it so long, and I might lower the setting to get it a little bit shorter. It's not my best mowing. I never do my best mowing. It's just literally to get it mowed. But there we go. Next, I might try and hang the hanging basket. Top tip, sort out your chains before you plant, because I forgot to untangle my chains. So I literally had to lift out the entire coconut basket and then put it back in again and sort out the chains. I've hung it, it's fine. So that's in a really good position. And I think my last job of the day, I've done many today, is to finally plant up this Acer, which I have had potted in this little pot for about 2 years. And the reason why I haven't ever potted it is because it needs ericaceous compost. Well, it prefers it, and I wanted to put it in a pot. So at the garden centre last week, I bought this pot, and it's a really gorgeous one. It's plastic, but unlike most plastic pots, it doesn't have an inner like rim or lip, which means it's really good. So eventually I can pop this on and just pull it up really easily. It's already got pre-drilled holes, so what I'm going to do is put some loose pebbles in for drainage, add the compost, get planting, and then Bob's your uncle. All done. So it took that whole bag of compost in that pot. You wouldn't have thought it, would you? But I also put in a few spare tulips that I didn't get around to planting last year. I have no idea if they are going to come through. It's completely the wrong time to plant them, but I planted them anyway, and we'll see what comes up. But they are like double-headed tulips, which I think would look quite nice in the spring. So there we go. There are vegetables, many vegetables. So there's cauliflower, parsnips, carrots, and what else was there? Mushrooms.
Onions, peppers, and mushrooms.
So that's like that's going to be roasted veg.
Yes.
There's baked potatoes.
Yep, and then we have salmon.
And some salmon fillets. That looks, well, sounds delicious.
Yum yum.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday. It looks like it's going to be another really beautiful sunny day here in Shropshire. So Bo is over there right in the corner licking himself right under the orange blossom, and Rory is also having a bit of a groom on the bench. So let's just go to the greenhouse and take a look what's happening this morning. Still got to plant the strawberries. I'm still undecided what to plant them in. I'm thinking they would be better maybe going in the ground, but I don't have a spare patch of earth to put them in. But I do have this planter, the cat manger. So we'll see about that. We'll see if the cats get to lose their manger in favour of strawberries. The tomatoes are coming on the tumbling tom. Yay. So I'm really happy about that. They're always the first to come. By the way, it's very hot in here right now. I've opened the air vents, and I think the windows are on these hydraulics, so they've already started to open. The tomatoes are doing really well, and the cucumbers and the peppers, so they're all doing well. Yeah, it's a nice day. So, but I can't spend all of today doing gardening like I would love to. I mean, I'd love to indulge, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I have work to do. So I've got a lot of video editing to do. I need to record a video for my Royal Reviewer channel, so it's all going on. But yeah, I need really a day mostly inside. Hi everyone, it's Tuesday evening, and I forgot, the last time I vlogged, no, it was in the garden, but the night before, yesterday, we forgot to vlog our food. So we spoke about it, we showed it in the early stages, but the salmon was a bit overcooked in the end. Anyway, we ate it. Something went wrong with the salmon. It was almost like the bottom cooked really well, and the tops, anyway, it was a bit of a disaster, but we still ate it and it was lovely. Just a bit of the dry salmon. But tonight we're using up the battered fish. We're having a tin of hoops and beans. To be honest, I don't mind if I never have another baked bean in my entire life, but we have them in the cupboard and we're going to try and use them up, along with a few oven chips. So I'll show you that when it's done. There is our dinner. So I've got the beans, Matt's got hoops. I've just added some vinegar and some pepper for condiments. Just had dinner, it was lovely. And now I'm making a cup of tea, decaf, and admiring the evening. The sunset is really beautiful. Welcome to Wednesday. It's been a work day today. I've been working, Matt's been working, one of those days, but we're just about to head to Morrison's because we need some food. We were running a little bit short of things yesterday. We need some bread, wholemeal of course, and a few other little bits and pieces, and then we're coming back, and I've got even more work to do, but it's a gorgeous, beautiful day. I will show you later. See what I mean? It's a beautiful sunny day, so we're going to look mainly for lunch things as well, and Matt tells me that they might have some fresh cooked ham off the bone, so we're going to have a look for that. A successful shopping trip. Let's get to the tills paid, and then we can get home and all unpacked. Has our shopping ever looked healthier? So we've got mainly things for lunches. So we've got these whole granary baps, they're really good. We've got salad to go on them. We've got some lettuce, some little gems, some tomatoes, spring onions. We're also going to be making a pasta salad with the wholemeal, or rather brown pasta. For snacks of an evening, we've got these Ryvitas crisp breads, and they are extremely low in everything, including salt and sugars. And to go with it, Matt's got some soft cream cheese, and I've actually found that these mature cheese slices are actually less than the cream cheese in terms of the salt, which is 0.33 grams per slice, and the sugars which have a trace. So that's even healthier. We've got some wholemeal loaf for breakfast and toast and things. I'm really looking forward to this. This is roast ham on the bone from the deli. So it is more expensive, came in at £5.79 for 6 slices, but I think the slices are big, so 1 slice will probably do 2 of these. And then we got some Regina Blitz because we were out. That's a 3-pack for, I think it was about £4. And we've got some Country Life butter and some bleach. So there we go. That's our little shopping spree. Just having a quick cup of tea outside before I go back in and do some more work. So we've got the umbrella out on the table. The parasol is up for the first time this year. I did some washing earlier. I washed all the bed sheets because it was a nice drying day, so they're all in now. I've still got to put them back on the bed, but yes, it's a gorgeous day. And in the greenhouse, things are looking really good. Just get a look at those. Still got to plant the strawberries though. That's cooked dinner again. So we've got black bean chicken. We've got some rice that we will be swapping to brown rice once this is all used up. Some spring rolls and some chips that have no salt on, so it should be like salt and chili chips, but it's just the chili bit with some peppers. So there we go. Yum yum. Good morning and welcome to Thursday, or rather it's almost afternoon. So I'll insert a little bit of footage. My parents have just been, and my dad's brought his spray canister. It's a battery operated one with spray and leave. So what you do is you spray it and you leave it on all of your patio slabs, and it will eventually get rid of all the green over about the course of maybe 3 days. So it's just been done, and we're just waiting for it to dry before we let the cats out, because you can't let the cats out on it when it's wet, but it's perfectly fine when it's dry. So over the next few days we'll come back and check, and we'll see the transformation. And here is our lunch. I've made it with the ham, so 1 slice of the ham does 2 rolls. There's Matt's, and then there's mine with some pepper. I do like a lot of pepper. My parents did also have an extra grow pot, so I need to put the remaining pepper in there, and then we're all done for the planting in the greenhouse this season. Apart from the strawberries, I'm still undecided what to do about those. So this is a really good test to demonstrate the spray and leave. So I found a slab that's actually very, very, very green. All of the rest of the slabs were not this green, but this is a really green one. So my dad sprayed it once, and we'll come back in a few days and see if it's all gone. It's another beautiful evening. We have another nice sunset. So we've had the umbrella out again today, or rather have the umbrella up. It's been a good day. The patio is all clean, and already I can just see it starting to go a little bit less green. So we'll check back with that over the next few days. Just going for a little evening stroll. It's really beautiful in this gorgeous sunset light. We totally did not just go to the fish and chip shop and get fish and chips.
I was thinking when you were filming before, going for an evening stroll.
We were going for an evening stroll to the chip shop, but there's no salt on it, no added salt. No. It's a beautiful day. Welcome to Friday. I've got the washing pegged out already. My parents have been, and they've bought me a new tap, because I don't think I ever mentioned it, but the water butt that's around here was from my parents. It's one of their old water butts, but the tap broke. So we had to empty out all of this water butt, which we used to water the garden. And my parents bought a new tap, so now it works perfectly well. So I kind of filled it up to the first fill line, just so it doesn't blow over with tap water. And then it will fill up with rainwater, but the water was completely crystal clear. So the borders have had quite the water. They are now moist. Oh look, there's Matt.
We didn't finish what we were talking about last night.
Oh, we didn't. So we mentioned last week there was some news. So let's turn the camera around and we'll tell you. So there is some news.
I have a new job.
Matt has a new job.
Yay!
It's still remote working, so still working from home.
Still doing exactly the same thing I do now.
It's in the education sector, but online. It's a new job.
A little bit of a pay bump.
Yeah, and more career progression as well, which I think is what you need.
Oh yes, I'm a fairly ambitious person, so.
So yeah, so we were celebrating last week, but we couldn't say anything until it was all finalised.
And now it has been finalised, and I've handed in my notice where I am now. So it was like, woo, celebrate again.
So we weren't trying to tease you last week. We told you at the earliest opportunity, but it's all finalised now. Yeah, so we're looking forward to a new role. Pastures new. It's the next day, and I wanted you to see how the spray and leave has worked. So already, it's only been a day, and you can't really see the amount of green in the same spot that I was looking at yesterday. So this develops normally over about 2 or 3 days. So by the 3rd day, this should be completely green-free. Pretty much is now. Matt's made pasta bake. So this is a chicken and ham pasta bake.
Yeah, you can see the ham there.
Yeah. So we had, from the store-bought ham, we actually overbought some ham. So we put some in the pasta. But when we rebuy the ham, it's gorgeous ham, by the way. The ham tastes so yummy. We're going to buy it in 3 slices rather than 6 because it was just so big. But yeah, that is tonight's dinner. Hi everybody, we are off today. It's Saturday, by the way. We are off to film 2 Red Rose show homes. So we'll take you around and you can follow us. If we see anything interesting, we'll show you. But the motorway that we take, part of it is closed, so we've got to take a different route. Yeah, it's all going on this morning, but it shouldn't take too long to get there. About 1 hour and 15, so not too far away. There we go, we've arrived at Arden Fields. So these are the, well, one show home we're going to be doing. Turned up at our second Red Road development, and then we're going to head on to do something exciting. We'll explain more in the car when we're done. We are so hot in this show home. We have done 2 show homes on 2 different developments, and we're just really, really hot. It's a hot day out there, so I'm perspiring. It's not sweat, it's glow. Matt's just looking up the location of where we're going next because...
Don't tell it would be a surprise.
No, but we've realised that we are not too far away from a very famous TV location. We're not going to tell you where it is until we get there, then you can guess where it is. Well, we'll tell you when we're there, but I am so excited because this is a place that I have wanted to visit since I was, I don't know, 10, 8 or 10. I watched this TV program from 1990, so I was 8, and I watched them all of the time if they were released until 1995. I'm giving you a clue, but I am so excited. Oh, we're getting so close. My goodness, we're apparently 250 yards away from the correct street. Ooh, here's the street. There it is, there it is, there it is. Ah! We're going to have to get out and walk. We're actually here. We're actually here, yes, you've guessed it. It is the Bouquet residence. This is Hyacinth Bouquet Street. And we are finally here. So... stalker mode activated. I am practically Martha from Baby Reindeer right now. There's Elizabeth's house, look. Oh my goodness.
I thought it was a bungalow as well.
No, it's like, no, it's 2 stories. But wow, oh my goodness. This is just fantastic. I have been watching this, well, I watched this programme when it was out. So it's had a bit of a facelift. It's had an extension to the front. Here it is. Just look. Wow, I'm trying not to film someone's house. Oh my goodness, Hyacinth was here. I can't believe we finally made it.
This I can achieve.
There it is. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was amazing. That was a dream come true. Now, I did stop myself at running over and touching the wall where Elizabeth used to hop over. But, oh my goodness. So it's had a little bit of an extension on the front. But other than that, it's exactly the same, including the wood over the garage, and the wall is the same. I think the driveway's been block paved rather than tarmacked, as it was in Hyacinth's day. But oh my goodness, that was fantastic. And I even did a little bit of a run down the street. In one episode, Hyacinth, a dog sat on her driveway and she called it like half a camel and it wouldn't move. and then finally it ran off and she was running down the street, so I had to do a little bit of a reenactment, but that was just amazing. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. We have Rory on the bench and we have Bo on a pot over here. So this is the Acer that I planted a week or so ago, and I think Bo has turned it into a little bit of a cat bed, haven't you, my darling? Yes, you have. Right, I'm not quite sure what today has in store. Hopefully another sunny day. Apparently the weather is going to change tomorrow and be a little bit nasty. So an ideal chance to do things in the garden, but I also have lots of editing to do, including editing this vlog. And I also have some videos to make for my Royal Reviewer channel. So I'm actually quite busy. I'll be busy for the next 3 or 4 days at least. But like I say, the weather is supposed to turn tomorrow, so at least I won't feel bad about not doing things in the garden. But the garden is looking very, very good. Let's take a look in the greenhouse, see what's going on. So I still haven't planted strawberries. I still don't know what to plant them in. I might actually buy a purpose-made strawberry planter. It's like a little urn with holes in the side where the strawberries come out. I think that might be the best thing for that. Let's do a tomato check, shall we? Oh, there we go. There's a tomato. Look at that. It's coming. So I've still got to plant the final... Where is it? It's over here. This one. So this is a chili pepper hot banana. So if I do any gardening today, this hot banana is priority number 1. I've also been doing a little bit of staking in the garden. So if I take you over here, I've put some canes up. Now what I really want to do is to put some more of those wire supports to train. I think this is some sort of climber, but it's not a self-clinging climber, so I need to get some more wires and things over there. Again, the same over here. And then I've done a little bit more. I'm trying to get this rose. This is a rambling rose, I do believe, to go up here and then across the fence. So I've put an extra support in there. But yes, everything's looking reasonably good. And the rose walk is looking spectacular. I can't wait for this to all be in bloom. Right, one final patio check. All the green has gone. I just thought I'd show you. So yeah, it's all gone. Literally, if you go around, all of this had a slight green tinge to it. And it's now all completely back to being grey. So it does need a good sweep, I admit that. But it is back to being grey. So the spray and leave really does work. I will try and leave it all linked if I can find it on Amazon. Oh, look at this, by the way. Oh, if only I could be so relaxed. And you, my darling, we seem to be growing munchkins, don't we? Don't you break the tree. Don't you snap it off. We are just about to pop to the shops to get a few bits and pieces. We're going to have a salad tonight, so we're going to be very, very good. We're going to have our salad, baked potato and some tuna. So once we've got a few bits, by the way, it's Sunday, so we've got Sunday trading hours. So we've got to go to the shops before 4 p.m, which we are well in advance of. And then I've got to come back and do a bit of editing and work. Yeah. Oh, it was Eurovision last night. So the UK didn't do particularly well in Eurovision. There was lots of political voting. It was a fix. But anyway, I still don't think our song deserved to win.
No, but I don't think we deserved 0 points in the final
No, that was
suspicious.
Very suspicious. Somebody's come to inspect what we've brought back from the shop. So we ended up getting a cucumber, some cherry tomatoes and some hand cream for Matt.
So I've got very dry skin.
You do. Right, it is time to close out this week's vlog. It's been a mixed bag of a week. It's been a work week. We went to see Hyacinth's house.
We did.
Her bungalow. Oh, that was one of the highlights of the week for me.
Highlights of
Matt obviously got his new job and that's all sorted. So it's been a good week.
It's been a very good week.
It has. So thank you for watching. Lots more house tours to come as well.
Many.
So thank you for everyone who watched our recent house tour that we put out. So thank you. If you've enjoyed watching this vlog, then please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. So from us, mwah, to you all and goodbye.
Bye. Why do I look tan?